Hey y'all, here's what I added to the bus collection for November 2025, starting off with this IC mug. I'm pretty sure this completes the trifecta of IC mugs. There's this FE variant, a first gen CE variant, and a second gen CE. I've been wanting to buy this one for a little while and I finally found this one at the right price. Moving on, I've started to buy more slides recently. This one's showing off a TC2000 ARI from Texas State University. And clearly I haven't gotten around to scanning these yet, so excuse the poor image quality. Everything will be scanned and uploaded to Flickr though. This picture was taken back in 2011 and it's a great way to look back at bus history, but going back a little bit further to 1989, we can see this. I don't know what this is, but it reminds me of a chassis that was used on some school buses, but not a whole lot of them. Now this one comes from Waco, Texas, and again, I have no idea what I'm looking at here, but my thinking was there's not a whole lot of these on school bus chassis, so I can't imagine there would be much of these on like city bus chassis, so maybe this is an interesting find. Maybe not, I don't know. And the last one shows off this Thomas ER from Anderson, Indiana. It was taken in 1996. One of the really interesting things about this is that you can see the transit style windows on this ER. There's also an external PA, AC on there, and I would imagine that there are dual doors on this bus, but you obviously can't tell. Regardless, it's a really interesting ER to me. Moving over to some literature, I got this 1978 Thomas brochure that came with the next two pieces as well, and I'm pretty sure that most of these images have been featured in other brochures from the era, so this wasn't anything that really stood out to me, but I don't have this particular brochure. And in the lot was also this brochure that says specialty buses on the outside. I was thinking that it might be some sort of handicapped type deal or something like that, but it shows off metro and activity buses, basically different variations from the Thomas lineup that you could get, much like that ER we were just looking at on the slide. The one I was really excited for says optional equipment, and I was again thinking that this might be some sort of like specification guide or something along those lines. But again, it also just shows off mostly stuff for just transit buses, so variations of windows and seats and a couple different options you can get. Still cool nonetheless. And the last thing I got was this MVP EF brochure. I've seen this countless times, but I finally got it for the right price. This is the cheapest I've ever seen it. So I picked it up and it's just basically showing off the EF. Nothing particularly interesting about this one, but I will scan and upload everything as always to my Flickr. Make sure and check that out in the description, and make sure that you subscribe for more school bus related content so that you can see what I get in December.